And the discussion on the historic Goods and Service Tax Bill, or the GST Bill, has begun in Parliament. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has moved 4 GST bills for consideration in the lower house, saying that the aim of the GST Council was to decide everything with consensus. The lower house of the Parliament has spent up to 7 hours discussing the biggest tax reform in independent India. 4 bills crucial to the implementation of GST need to be passed in the ongoing budget session of the Parliament in order to meet a July 1st deadline for implementation of the bill. The BJP-led government wants to quickly push for the bills. In fact, it introduced them as a money bill, which means that the suggestions of the Rajya Sabha or the upper house are not binding on the lower house. The government, however, wants a full debate in the upper house to stave off criticism from the opposition. Now let's take a look at what the GST bill means for the viewer. What gets expensive, what gets cheaper after its implementation. First up, mobile bills are set to get more expensive. 18% GST rate could end up increasing them. Currently, the tax rate on telecom operators stands at 15%. Buying of phones is also set to get more expensive. The current duties of mobile phones stand at around 13%. The GST rate could be as high as 18%. Apart from this, soft drinks and jewelry, online shopping, luxury cars, cigarettes, as well as eating out will become more expensive. On the other hand, consumer durables will get cheaper as there will be better supply chains to bring down their prices. There will also be cheaper cars in the offing with 10 to 17% fall in their prices. Moreover, ready-made garments will also be available at lower costs.
A marathon discussion on a law that will make India a unified tax regime, the GST, is currently underway in the Lok Sabha. The government realizes that it doesn't have the required numbers in the Rajya Sabha. That is the reason it has brought this bill as a money bill in the lower house, that's the Lok Sabha. Also, the government is in a hurry to get this legislation cleared by today evening itself. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will respond to this marathon discussion at the end of the day today. That may happen late in the evening. But the reason why the government is in such a hurry is that the Rajya Sabha gets a period of 14 days to make recommendations and observations on a bill, on a money bill, which has been cleared by the Lok Sabha. And with just few days to go before this session concludes, the government wants to ensure that this bill is cleared at all costs. In New Delhi, with video journalist Shawez Ahmed, Raghavendra Rao, WION.